That's what we said, folks. It's tech time, and guess who's here? Carlette!
Hey, Francois!
Oh, boy. I am great.
Great.
People are asking me this question all the time. Are we on TV?
No, we're not on TV. We're on video on the internet.
How do they see that? You can go on the internet and see it right this minute?
You can go on the internet and see the past episodes right this minute. This episode will go up in the day today.
Okay. All right. We'll tell them where to go a little bit later on. All right. This morning, you've told me beware of the hurricane.
That's right. In the middle of the drought, I'm saying.
Yeah. There's no hurricane.
And this is why it's a time to prepare. You don't wait until the Met Service says, listen, we have a hurricane warning. You prepare from now. And
how can I prepare for the hurricane if I don't know that there's a hurricane?
No, it's hurricane season. Season.
So what you want me to prepare and do?
I want you to prepare your technology for the hurricane. And the first thing you want to do is do some research.
Okay.
How are you going to know the hurricane is coming other than listening to the RGR News Center? You're going to go online.
I've done that before,
right.
And they have these maps, all kind of different maps. They have infrared maps and satellite maps, maps in motion where you can see it happening. Where can we go for some of those?
The absolute best place for hurricane information is from the United States National Hurricane Center.
Right.
And the website address is www.nhc.noaa.gov. But worry not, I'll put up these websites.
Because I couldn't remember all of that. nhc.noaa.gov.
Yes. You can get everything you just mentioned, the satellite imagery, the radar imagery, and in point of fact, a lot of other websites take their information from the U.S. National Hurricane
Center. Is that how it goes?
Mm-hmm.
There's a site that I used to use, W Underground.
Yes, I visited that site.
And that's the one I always use. You also have here weather.com. That's pretty simple. How did they get that?
That's promoted by the Weather Channel.
Yeah.
And Storm Pulse is another good one. But the thing about the international sites is they give you general information. And unfortunately, since they're based in the United States, unless there's a hurricane threatening Gulf of Mexico or Florida,
they don't get too excited about it.
Precisely.
And you have to find the applicable map that is going to put Jamaica on it, because otherwise you just see the tip of Cuba, and that's it. We're not in there.
That's right. And then you have to guess, okay, is it 2 days out, is it 1 day out? So if you want local information, the best site to visit is go-jamaica.com/weather. This is arguably the most popular weather site on the internet for Jamaicans.
Okay.
And they have all the satellite maps and everything, but they also have it broken down for us. They have the information, well, the hurricane is 2 days from Kingston, or it's raining in Port Antonio right now. It's far more specific information.
But let me just generalize a little bit. We're talking about hurricanes now, but what about just today, and whether it's raining in Portland today, or I can go and check that and see. Can I also get forecasts for Kingston and Maypen and Sav?
Yes, you can get 5-day forecasts. I was on the site last night and it says it's going to rain today.
Oh, come on, it rained yesterday. That's no big...
Obviously, it didn't rain enough. We need a little bit more rain.
So that's go-jamaica.com/weather.
Yes, if you want your information directly from the source, you can visit www.metservice.gov and get it from the Jamaica Meteorological
That's our
Service.
Met Service.
That's our Jamaica Met
All
Service.
right.
I find it much better when the media frame the information for me. So I prefer the go-jamaica.com.
Oh, why? Because you think it's too jargonish?
Yeah, it's a little over my head.
I thought you were a techie, scientific girl.
Yeah, that's weather. That's God's plan, not technology. Another good one for the region is the Caribbean Disaster Emergency Response Agency. This will give you hurricane, tropical storm, and weather information for Anguilla and Antigua and Barbuda and such. Well, I won't go through the entire Caribbean list, but you get the point.
That's neat,
yes, it's very neat. They have local correspondents in each of the islands to give you a real person's perspective in addition to all the weather information.
I'm going to go and check these out.
So I like that. Now, regionally, there is also stormcarib.com.
And where is this hosted? Do you know?
Storm Carib, unfortunately, is still hosted in the United States, but it's Caribbean nationals that put it together. Now, after it is that you've done your research, you want to do some preparation. right? And just like how you have to get your water and get your medical supplies, you have to prepare your technology as well. So the first thing I'm going to tell you to do, get a battery-powered radio so that you can listen to news updates from the RGR News Center.
There you go.
The most important.
Free plug. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Last hurricane, last big one, Dean. I remember I had a girlfriend. She had a landline, I had a landline. But she didn't have a radio. So at the top of every hour, she called me and I put my phone to the radio so she could hear what's going on. That said, if you have a landline, you need a non-powered phone. People get very complacent. They have the cordless phone and things like that, and they think it's all
good idea.
But when the power is out and the battery's dead,
very good point.
You need a regular phone.
Good point.
Yes, so
what about our computer? If we have a power cut, our line is still supposed to work to the internet.
Not your
hard line.
Your hard line, yes.
Yeah. So I should still be able to get the internet.
Yes, you can get the internet if you have power.
Well, if I have battery power on my computer.
If you have battery power, if you have a UPS, if you have a generator, you can still get the internet.
Is there anything special about saving the battery power on your laptop?
Yes.
In the event of there's a hurricane?
Most certainly. Plug in your phone and plug in your laptop until the minute the electricity is gone. Now, in a normal world, I would say the minute your phone or laptop is charged, plug it out because you don't want to be wasting electricity. Rules reverse when it comes to hurricane time. Keep it plugged in for as long as possible. And with your phones, you want to turn off your data services because that's going to reduce the drag on your battery so that you have at least phone service. You can send and receive calls later on. A couple other things. Now, I'm a slave to my phone, so I've lost my phone now. I'm in a state of being, I didn't know anyone's number. Make sure that you write down important numbers on a piece of paper. Yes.
Just a few important numbers.
Few important numbers. My dad's number is a number I really need to know. Put it in a Ziploc bag or some other sort of waterproof container and keep it with you because you never know if you have no power and you can't check your phone, you can't check your computer. How are you going to call these people?
Because we memorize no numbers again.
No. I'm very bad at that. A couple other tips that I want you to do is scan your passport, scan your birth certificate and other important documents and email them to yourself. Heaven forbid, and we don't want this to happen, but heaven forbid your entire house is gone. At least you can go to a computer somewhere and pull up
print
that
it out
information
and
print
maybe
it out.
You get a number from it and they can confirm you. That's a good idea too.
Now another thing you want to do, you want to back up your computer. You want to make sure that all the information on your computer is backed up to a hard drive, to a DVD or something like that. You want to put that device or that DVD in a secure, waterproof location. The bank is a good place to put it.
Wow.
You know, if you have time enough, if you have 2 days warning or so, if it is that, boy, the hurricane is down the back.
What about those websites that are somewhere in cyberspace that say they back up your stuff? Should I trust them?
Yes, cloud computing is great. You can back up. Mind you, this is going to be a slower process because you have to upload it to the internet.
Yeah.
If you have very little time, if it's a hurricane watch, you might want to use another.
Well, maybe you're saying I should do it tomorrow.
Yes, I'm saying you should do it this afternoon when you get home from work.
Okay.
Cloud computing is good. Now, that's not going to be your only backup because, hey, if they go out of business, you're in trouble.
Correct.
But they're generally reliable and you want to be able to use them, but not it be your only source.
All right. It's a lot of information, folks. She's going to put it up on the blog.
Already up?
It's already up. You can go there right now then. trivialonfame.blogspot.com. That's where you can get all of this information and all of the websites that are weather related and some hurricane tips like getting the a hardwired phone and just having it in your house for when the power goes. Or you can email us at famefm@rgrgroup.com, or you can text us right now. She sticks around for a little bit. Text us at 878-FAME. Do that now. Thank you very much for coming by. And how do I get to see the video thing that you're talking about?
Visit the Blogspot page.
On the Blogspot.
Yes, it's on the Blogspot. It's also on YouTube. It's also on the Fame FM Facebook. But the easiest place to get it is on the Blogspot.
Oh, by the way, my Facebook starts this month. I'll tell you the exact date.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it.
Things happen. I'm moving with the times, folks. 24